Hello, YouTube. Today is Monday once again, and here we are to discuss in English our topic that is diets. We're going to talk about food, ingredients we like, and the things we dislike, our habits, the things we like to do, restaurants, and our tastes. Okay, so I'm here with Jairo, Ayla, Tamara, and Diego. We're going to have nice conversation together and enjoy each other's companies. I think I froze, but I'm here. Okay. First question, please talk a little about yourself. So I'm Sarah. I've been a hostess here since April. I love to study English. English has given me a different sense to study, to develop myself, because I was stuck, in life, and I decided that I needed to do something different, and that's why I decided to actually study English, because I was just listening to music and I can understand, I can read, guys, what I mean, because I think it's part of the process for everyone. Oh, I understand, but I can't speak. But now, since I've put in some effort into it and practice a lot, I can be here with you, not as someone who has perfect English, but as someone who is available, who is willing to try and improve, just like you. And I'm really glad to have you here today. Always a pleasure for me, my favorite moment of Monday, and probably the whole week. If I'm being honest, I just love to be here. And how about you, Ayla? Can you talk a little about yourself? And I would like you to talk about your habits, about food. Do you have breakfast every day? Do you prefer having lunch? How is it for you?
Hello, guys. Good evening. I need to introduce myself first, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about food.
Okay. My name is Ayla. I live in Belém. I live with my family, my husband and my daughter, and one little dog. I like to spend time with my family, and I like to cook sometimes. What about my food? I think I try to eat healthy food. I think I try more in weekdays, but on the weekends I just to eat a little sweets. Like candies and chocolate. I like so much chocolate. And I think in the moment, what I think I should drink so much coffee, and I think it's no good for me. And I try to drink less coffee in the moment. And basically, I try to eat a lot of fruit and salad, and I try to avoid to order junk food. But I can't resist a pizza. I like so much pizza. It's difficult for me, but I try to eat only twice a month. I try, and that's it.
I have a pizza place here around my house, so I'm always willing to buy pizza even on weekdays, but I try to control myself. Really good what you share about finding the balance in the weekdays, and on the weekend you can lose a little bit. And how about you, Tamara?
So my name is Tamara. I'm living in Arara, São Paulo. I'm 33 years old. I'm inside sales and customer success. and I'm here for improve my English. So about my habits, I have tried many diets during my life, and sometimes it's not happening very well because I have starved several times during my week. Let me see. I had bariatric surgery, and I make this 6 years ago. That's it.
You needed to change your habits after the surgery?
Oh, of course. For example, I don't know to say in English, but refrigerante. I can't drink this.
Yeah, but it's a good habit for all of us. I'm
Yes.
glad you did the surgery and you have a better quality of life now.
Mhm.
It's really good for
Yes.
everyone. Thanks for sharing,
I
Tamara.
I
Go
try
ahead.
not. Sorry. I try, like Ayla said, not eating candies during my week, but oh my gosh, after the dinner, it's very difficult for me.
It's like it's a calling for the dessert.
Yes,
Dessert. Yeah,
like that.
I feel you, girl. And can you choose someone to answer the question, please?
Jairo, your turn.
Hello, guys. I don't know what is happening with my camera, but
No,
I
you
don't-
look good
can
today.
you see me?
Oh, you
Can you
look
see me?
really, you look good today, really good. We are seeing everything and you look amazing.
Really? Can
No,
you see
no,
me?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. All right, because I was eating, but you can't see me, right? Or you can?
Oh,
No,
okay,
right.
we can't, but it's okay. We can listen perfectly.
All right, nice. So I'm Jairo. I live here in São Paulo. I live with my dog. I like to play music, and I'm here to practice my English. And what about you, Diego?
Hi guys, my name is Diego. I live in Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. I'm 40 years old and I'm happy to be here to improve my English. My each habits, my habits in it's good, but I think to be better, but I have no courage. But 1 year ago, I chose the vegetarian food, and I don't eat animal protein, and but no, and yogurts and derivatives, but I in this moment I try to cut some elements derivated, and but I improve my habits, but it's very difficult.
Are you intolerant to lactose?
What?
Are you intolerant to lactose?
No.
Oh, you just prefer not eat this type of food.
Yes, I now I eat the pizza or derivated the cheese, but I don't eat the meat, né? Carnes. I forget this word. And protein, yes, and the proteins, carnes, né, or eggs.
Yeah, I get it. Thanks for sharing. I was just curious because some people have to take this diet because of some restrictions. But it's really good to know you made
Yes,
a good choice for you.
I chose these apps because I watched the 2 documentaries in Netflix, and I opened my eyes, and my wife in this situation treated the cancer, and I chose these elements, these derivated and foods derivated the animal foods.
Yeah, it's a healthy habit, and I think it's different for all of us. I don't have this habit, but I really respect because it is something that people believe, and it makes sense for me. But I'm not there yet. I have to work more to make some sacrifices. The barbecue. Oh my God! But I respect your your point of view. Thank you, Diego. Guys, let's move to the next question. Tamara has mentioned something about trying some diets, and we have a question about this. Have you ever been on a diet? What was your goal, to lose weight or to gain weight? For me, I'm gonna start and choose the next person. So I've never, maybe when I was a kid, I had to eat some specific things. I don't think it was a diet. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking about, because I had to eat a lot of things because I had anemia. I don't know. I had this disease that it was keeping me from growing the way I should, the deficiency of iron in my blood, so I had to eat a lot of vegetables and meat that I didn't like. But it was just to get more energy, to compensate the levels of iron in my blood, so it wasn't for gain weight or to lose something. But since I grew up, I've never took a diet. I'm not strong enough. Maybe I should to try to gain more weight, to gain more energy, to do some stuff like go to the gym, because sometimes I feel weak to go to the gym. But you have to be careful. It's not only about eating something that you want, but you have to pay a professional and know the things that you are eating, if they are good for you and so on. So yeah, maybe I should, but I've never done the diet since I was a kid. Since I was a kid, it was the last time. Yeah, that's it. And how about you, Tamara? Tell us about your history with diets.
In my case, during my life, my whole life, I have a fight with me because about my age, and when it is happened, I try only get healthy because I don't care about the body, the beautiful body, and I guess that's it.
It's good. It's not about the standards, just about being good with yourself, have energy, really the most important
Yes.
part. I agree. Do you want to share the question with the next person, please?
Diego, can you answer the question number 2, please?
So I don't have in diet. I don't in diet because I don't weight the foods and eat the small foods. Because when I in diet, I choose the foods and weight the foods and carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. But I can't the cut these and weight and weight these foods, né? So I don't in diet now, but I go to the gym every day, né? I care my food, what I eat every day, and but I'm no in diet. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Some people don't have this urge to take a lot of different recipes, you know. They just want to live a healthy life without a lot of planning.
Yeah,
I
in
think
diet,
I can relate.
It's need more preparation and more care and with foods, many habits to lost their age. It's very difficult because I don't have patience to do this. But when I was in diet, I lost 80 and see the results, but it's very difficult to keep this diet.
Pretty good. The patience is a huge point of diets, I'm sure. And can you choose your partner to answer the question? One of the guys
Jairo.
here. Okay.
Another question: do you prefer the lose weight?
No, number 2.
Number 2, okay.
Right. Can you just read the question number 2 because I don't have it?
Have you ever been on a diet? What was your goal?
All right. On a diet? No, honestly, I don't remember. I had a time in my life that I tried, but not really like a diet. I was interested to gain muscles, like go to the gym, gain muscles, and this kind of thing. But it wasn't like a diet. It was like, all right, let me see what happens if I eat more than usual. You know, like let's see what happens if I can gain weight. You know, I know that most of the people they try to lose weight, but there is some people that try to gain. You know, and I was one of those persons that try to gain weight and gain some muscles. I tried it, but it was very fast. I realized it soon that I was trying to fight against my own body. You know, like I was trying to change something that could be changed. I just accepted, and that's it. So I stopped it very soon to try diet and those things. I'm aware that I should try avoid things like McDonald's, you know, like Bob's, these kind of things, junk food, as you said. But yeah, just because they are not health, not because I have a goal, you know, in terms of body, but yeah, and that's it. I tried it, but it was very fast.
Yeah, and I think it was Diego who mentioned about diseases, and it could be a good reason for giving up on some types of food as well.
Yeah.
But this name, junk food, it's so unflattering because the food's so delicious. But you know, it's so unfair. But yeah, it's actually junk food. We can't deny that. And how about you, Ayla?
So in my case, I haven't ever been on a specific diet, but I think after I got some food like milk or derivatives of milk, I could lose lose weight because I think if 4 years ago I was overweight and I couldn't lose weight. And even I was practice exercise regularly, I couldn't lose weight. So I think the same as Jairo. I think I watched some professionals and they said about this kind of food like milk and carbohydrates, or I don't know. So I try to change my food, my meals. So I try to eat less sweet. I try to don't use too much sugar and too much I think fat, gordura, and too much salt. And when I started to use this kind of way to prepare my meals and don't eat too much junk food as well. I finally I could lose weight, and I think it's so good. It works very well for me because I lost I think over 10 weights, yeah, and I couldn't I couldn't lose after no before. So I think I believe at least for me it works well, and I believe there are some food are I don't know inflammatory, I don't know because in my case it works well, and I think besides it's important to keep it going, practice exercise regularly, and it's helping me a lot as well. And I think basically that's it.
Congrats on your determination to lose weight. I think that made a huge difference for you. And let me see, have I been on that? So, guys, we all answered this question. I would like us to go to the next one. I'm gonna go with question number 4 because I think it's more interesting. Do you have the habit of watching videos online about nutrition, like recipes or professionals explaining something about it? Let's go with Diego. What about
Yes,
you?
I watch videos and channel in Instagram about vegetarian diet, vegetarian food, and some to learn some forms, some forms to substitute substituir, I'm sorry, I forget this word. Replace some foods, the derivative animal foods. And in YouTube, I watch the many professional in dicas, né? I'm sorry. And tips to keep health and keep exercise and foods, né? Nutrition supplements in YouTube and Instagram. I watch these tips.
Yeah, any channel you can recommend us. You can write here on the chat if you remember. Okay.
Okay.
Just for us to know about the vegetarian recipes, because some of them look very good. I would like to try someday.
Mm-hmm.
And you, Jairo, do you have this habit?
I should have it, but not yet. I already tried it once, but to be honest, I didn't find a good channel yet, to follow. I tried and I found some channel, but it wasn't clear enough to me, like I'm not expert in cooking, in everything at kitchen. So I need a channel that explain everything for me, or a nutrition, or like a channel that explain how everything works when we talk about health food. Because in general, what I say about it is just think like fruits is good for your health. A little bit of meat, maybe fish, yeah, and that's it. So I need more information, to be honest. I don't have I don't really see this kind of informations. I already tried to search a little bit. I tried to follow some channels on YouTube, but until now I didn't find one that I like it.
Maybe you should talk with Diego. Maybe he has some tips for you and all of us.
Yeah.
I agree with you. When I'm looking for a channel, I like them to explain like if I were dumb, like just tell me everything that I need to know because I know nothing. So it's important. Information is the key. Really good. Thank you, Jairo. And who is gonna answer the question now? Who do you choose?
Let's go with you, Tamara.
In my case, I don't have habit about watching the kind this video, but I'm searching all the time about recipe or healthy recipe. And that's it. And you, Ayla?
Yes, I have a habit to watching this kind of tips, and I follow some professional like and I think it's good for me because, as I said, it works well for me, and I don't have a specific recipe, but what I do basically is to eat more salad and fruit and animal protein, I think, and to eat less sweet and sugar and salty and fatty, and yeah, and don't eat too much as well, I think it's important to eat in small portions. I don't know. I think it's important. And yeah, in my case, that's it.
Yeah, good. We have to search a little bit more the links to know about the tips. Like Diego shared one here with us. You can check it later on Instagram. Thank you, Diego, for your recommendation to us. I hope we find a lot of good recipes there because, like I said, I love to eat, and I'm guessing you guys too.
Okay.
Let's move to question number 6. Because I think that the question number 5 is kind of obvious, so number 6 is better. Is there anything you should avoid, but you still eat eventually? Yeah, like, of course. I'm like Ayla. I love to eat candy, with especially birthday parties, because I just dream to eat the cake, you know. Especially if I'm close to the birthday person, I just hope for the cake. I say to them, and oh, let me have a piece of cake so I can bring home. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have this habit, but for me, if I'm close to the person, of course, it's amazing. I can eat in the next day. So, and I'd say fried food, like it has more fat and it's not healthy. I should avoid. And here, I don't know the translation, but abará, acarajé, I don't know. It's not the name in English. I don't know if there is one because it's so, you know, so Brazilian. But it's my good pleasure to eat this because here in my state is famous and it's everywhere. Like I must have 3 or 4 places who sell around my house, so it's really easy to find and eat. So, but I should be my healthy as well. So it's good, but not so much for my future. Just for my pleasure right now, but later it gets more complicated, of course. And how about you? Let me see, Tamara. I'm gonna go with you.
Oh my gosh. I try should avoid, but it's not happen about candy and mailing past. Past is my point, my bad point.
Like Italian food?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, delicious.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Do you eat every week or every month?
I
Do you
try
like to go
not
out
to
and
eat.
eat?
Yes, I try not to eat all the week during my week, for example, but it's not happening during my weekend. I can't. I can't.
I can relate.
And you, Ayla?
Guys, it's number 5. Sorry.
Number 6.
6. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can't avoid. I can't avoid to eat some sweeties like chocolate, as I said, and pies and pizza, and yeah, cakes because sometimes I go to my mom's house and she make a lot of cakes and it's very delicious. It's difficult to avoid, you know, and
Birthday cakes, né?
Yeah. So yeah, I continue to eat this kind of food, but I think it's more important to worry about the amount you eat. I think I don't like it to be radical, you know. I think it's important to balance, to have a balance, and it's so good because when you are too radical about you eat, I think it's no good. Um, Maybe you might be anxious about it, and it doesn't work well for you. So I think it's important to worry about the amount you to it. And I think when I travel, for example, I I just eat a little more. But when I come back home, I go to the gym and I I practice more exercise and that's okay.
Very good. Especially the connection you made between the emotional part and the food itself, because yeah, it can lead to anxiety to not eat or to eat too much. So we should be really careful about it. Thank you, Ayla. And who do you choose to answer the question?
Okay, Jairo.
Um, let me think. Is there anything you should avoid? Not really. Avoid. I don't think we should try avoid something. Of course, we need to take care of the amount of food that we are talking about. Number 6, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I think we should control the amount of food we eat, especially junk food, as I said, but not really avoid, like, because I don't think it's possible. I don't like the idea, like there is a food that I can't eat, I don't know. That's difficult. I don't like the idea, but at the same time, I agree. I think, yeah, I'm thinking here, and I think we should try avoid. Yeah, junk food. It's one example. Mm. I don't like the idea, but it's true. We should try avoid it. We should try avoid hamburger, for example. I love pizza as Isla, but I eat pizza like just once a week or even a month. So yeah, that's kind of food that we should try to avoid, junk food in general. But I don't like the idea to avoid.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would eat everything if I could, but just maybe it's wise to avoid sometimes. And you, Diego, last but not least.
Yes, I try avoid some foods because I love many junk foods, many kinds, no, sweets, but it's very difficult. My wife is a cake design. She is a cake design, and I make cake to birthday, so your stuffing is a great recheio, your stuff it's a great, and it's very difficult because I love the cake, the birthday cake, but it's a derivated food, the animal foods, but it's I can't avoid these these elements, né? but I try. When I go to the shop with my family, I avoid the junk food. I don't eat more, and but it's very difficult. But I try to search another other foods in the shop, because if I don't find the other food, I I can vacilando, acabo vacilando, né? Comendo and eat what I can't, what I don't want.
You're so lucky to have a wife who is a cake designer. Oh my gosh. Give us her number. You make good advertisement for her today. You can share the video later so a lot of people can see on YouTube. Thank you, guys. And since we don't have much time left, unfortunately, I'm gonna share 2 questions. I'm gonna ask different questions for different people. Let's go with question number 9. If you compare Japanese and American, for example, different cultures, you're gonna have different eating habits, people with different weights. I would like to know your opinion, why this happens. Let's go with you, Tamara.
What is the question? Sorry.
Question number 9.
I know. I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I don't like more. I don't like so much Japanese food, but I guess the Japanese people consume a lot of rice, you know. But unbelievable, this person is a thin people.
Yeah, but how about a lot of different habits? Maybe it's because they work too much. Vegetables, they eat a lot of vegetables. The recipes always have a lot of vegetables. Yeah. Sorry, Diego?
And the tea, they drink many tea.
Oh, it's true. Do you want to share something about this question as well? Go ahead. What do you think about this difference?
Difference. The American population eats many junk food, many fats, many sugar, and die early. Okay, early. Yes. And the Japanese population live more years, because they don't the disease. Yes, they don't disease. They don't the main disease in American population have.
Pretty good. The diet?
Because I choose the diet, because I watch this situation, because we in the future we have many disease, because we eat many junk foods, many sugar, many fats, but many people don't care, and don't care. But many people choose the habits, no habits.
It's true. Great point you brought. Thank you so much. And it's important to reflect about it, because it's our future, our kids. All of us should be considering this that you mentioned about vegetarian diet, about the planet, the environment as well. It's really something relevant for us nowadays. And guys, we have 1 more minute. I'm gonna ask you, Ayla, the last question. how can we prevent eating for pleasure from becoming a compulsion, like for becoming an addiction? What do you think?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Sure. Question number 10. How can we prevent eating for pleasure to become eating as an addiction, something that you do in an unhealthy way?
So, I don't know. I think I'm not sure, but I think sometimes I watched some TV shows about people are overweight, and it's about feelings and mental disorder as well. And sometimes people use the food as a way to help us, I think. And when that's happening, it's a problem. And I think it's important to be a education about this and the schools, because it's a big problem in the society. And now I think ours, it's current to be people are overweight, and I think it's a sign. It's a sign for us, and I think it needs to be education to help those people. Yeah, I think it's important to education and to understand what happened with that people, because it's a relation about sometimes there is a relation between food and mental disorders, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. I watched some of these shows as well. Thank you, Ayla. I agree with you. These shows actually always relate this type of situations, people who ate too much because they had some trauma, and it's really important to have this education, like you mentioned. So guys, you're back. Thanks for being here with us. I would like to know about the conversation. Let's go with you, Gustavo. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, question number 7. I want to know, have you ever given up on a diet? If so, what happened?
Oh, that's a simple question for me. I never been on a diet, so I never give up. So it's a win-win. So I think I never give up on diet.
Yeah, simple and easy. I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks. And here are the links. First one is to survey. You can give your feedback, a rate, suggest a new topic. The second one is for TT website. I'm gonna also share the link to this conversation, okay, guys? And since I like to use all my time, I'm gonna ask one more question. Let's see. Wanda, we were talking about this last question. Question number 10. How can we prevent eating for pleasure from becoming compulsion? What do you think?
I think you can see your feeling. If you get anxious and take the food for anxiety, or if you are sad and take food for better your feeling, I think it is terrible. You need to prevent this, because for anxiety, you could be pleasure into compulsion. I think it's dangerous. You need to see your feeling. I eat for pleasure, I eat for calm, it's okay. But if I eat, I don't know, and I eat, it is for anxious. You need to take the sign, stop.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Great points. Thank you so much. And Jean, quickly, a question for you. Okay, question number 4. Do you usually watch videos about food, nutrition, recipes?
Not because nutrition is not interesting for me. I think about the health. I watch only the exercise videos.
I get it. It's kind of, it can work together, but you prefer to watch exercises. Really good. Thanks for sharing. And we don't have more time, but I would like to thank you as always. It was a pleasure to be here with you. Next week, we have a new topic. We're going to talk about coping mechanisms that is related to what I said. Some people use food for helping with some problems, they think they are helping themselves. So we're going to talk about this. And since it's September, it's important, even more important, to talk about mental health. So I thought about this topic to bring to you. And I wish you an amazing Monday, amazing weekend. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Kisses.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Take care.